This is amazing. It goes so hard, man. I can't bring myself to stop it to explain the damn thing. Hey music friends, this is Davi Vasque. I'm a music composer for games, and today we're gonna listen to and talk about another track in the Elden Ring DLC, and this time it's, I think, the most requested track in the entire Elden Ring DLC. This is Lord of Frenzied Flame, aka MIDRA or MIDRA'S theme. Let's go. Oh god, I'm scared. Oh my god, right off the bat is so haunting. Okay, we have a beat. Wow, beautiful melody. There's a touch of loneliness. Man, there's so much anticipation in this. They're building this up so slowly. And there's so much silence in between. Oh! Finally, it's building up. And man, listen to the size of this bass. It's so dissonant. Amazing melody. Oh my god, this is... This is so intense, oh my god. Jesus, wow. I can see why you guys recommended this one so much. I cannot wait to see where it will go, or if there's a second phase. Jesus Christ, this is this stuff that they're doing here. It's already, like, considering other Elden Ring and From Software songs, this is already like second phase intensity. But if this is first phase, or if at the very least this is the first half of the song, what are they gonna do in the second half? Oh my god, I'm scared. I'm gonna have a heart attack. But anyway, they built this up so slowly. At the beginning, it was so dissonant and so kind of disturbing and haunting that I had a feeling this would be one of those super disturbing and kind of shapeless and deformed tracks, kind of like some of the ones that they have in Bloodborne, right? The ones that are so dissonant, so chaotic and shapeless that, you know, you can barely tell a melody from, you know, from the harmony, and the harmony is insane and disturbing. But actually it became something a bit more lucid. There's a melody to it, there's a character to it. It speaks to me of some sort of loneliness, some sort of tragedy, but there is an identity, there is a shape to it. It's not formless and chaotic and insane like what I thought it would be, like some of the Bloodborne and even some of the Elden Ring tracks, some of the more chaotic Elden Ring tracks. Check out this melody here, the one that's gonna show up at the beginning. with this stuff, listen to these sounds, disturbing sounds. That's when I thought it was going to be something enraged and insane. I wonder what that says about MIDRA. This melody. Right, there's a character to it, and here, along with the very lonely, kind of ominous, haunting melody, there's these hits of what I think is a gong. Can you hear it? Bang, bang. It almost like the metallic ringing sound, and these periodic hits almost remind me of Dark Souls 3. It almost reminds me of a bell, right? In Dark Souls 3, they have bells as some sort of announcer of death. It almost reminds me of that. And here, I wonder if that's the kind of vibe they're going for, like a harbinger of death or something. But at the same time, it feels so tragic, man. This melody. And these silences. Holy shit, these silences happen while you're fighting the boss. That's so anxiety inducing. And here they're building up. Listen to the size of this bass. It's huge. And the harmony here is super, super disturbing. Amazing. Amazing harmony. And the choirs, the melody in the choirs. Hold up. Let me show you guys this harmony. Check this out. Insane harmony. Man, the harmony, like half the chords in the harmony don't even belong to the key. Like they're wrong chords, so to speak, that the composer is putting in there to accentuate certain very, very specific emotions. Like he starts here with the sad chord, he goes here. This is I'm gonna call this an unexpected sad chord. Is a chord in this key here that was not supposed to be here. It was not supposed to be a sad chord, so he reinforces this feeling of something ominous, something tragic and disturbing happening. Then he does, and then he goes to this unexpected tense chord. Look at the imposing, like nature, like intimidating nature of this chord. This chord is a tense chord, like I said. It builds tension, but it also happens to be a happy chord. So there's a majesty to it. There's a sense of glory in it. And then from here he goes straight to a very, very disturbing chord. So man, this is not the kind of song that I was expecting at all. Like I said at the beginning, I thought this was going to be like an insane beast, Bloodborne like chaotic kind of song. There's a very well defined character, a lucid kind of, I don't know. I have a feeling of a person from this, of a person with a character with a personality. Of course, I might be wrong and might look like an idiot right now because Frenzied Flame suggests some level of chaos and rage, but I don't know. I don't get the feeling of something shapeless and insane. Like for example, the first phase of Ludwig from Bloodborne, or even like something like Dancing Lion, which is super chaotic, super intense and frenzied. Oh, another pause. Dude, and we're not even in the second phase. So unpredictable, so many silences. Is there a... There's a bass drum. Building up again. Dude, the song... And again, the loneliness. Listen to the violin. Man, all throughout this song, even at the beginning, remember I pointed that out at the beginning, even though right now it's chaotic and imposing, intimidating, it's big and loud, there's this small sense of tragedy and loneliness and sadness. I don't know what it represents, but it's always there on the background in the form of maybe a very tragic sounding solo instrument at the background crying alone. At the background there of the orchestra, almost unnoticed. Listen to this. There's some sadness in this. And this bass, man. Oh, a new melody. That was an amazing melody. The bass drum almost feels like a heartbeat. Listen to it. Listen to it. This is amazing. It goes so hard, man. I can't bring myself to stop it to explain the damn thing. Oh my god, this is such a banger. There's so many layers to it. There's so many things. So something that they're doing a lot here. Throughout most of the song, they're using these chromatic descents. Doesn't this give you like a sense of descent, a sense that you're falling down, right? And in such an emotional, tragic song like this gives me the sense of a release, of a fall, and it again reinforces that sense of some kind of sadness, some kind of loneliness to me, and they keep doing that all the time. But I also heard a melody back there. Let me check it out. Yeah, so this is the part I wanted to show. Amazing melody, and the harmony. Amazing melody, but also listen to this harmony. The harmony is almost entirely made of disturbing chords. Wow. Like FromSoft is known to use use these chords, right? These very disturbing chords. They do it all the time. I don't think I've ever seen a song with so many of them though. Now, among all these disturbing evil chords, all of a sudden, they do this. A kind of glorious, positive, happy chord. In the midst of all these disturbing chords. Man, there's a really intriguing character here. This MIDRA guy or girl, whatever. I'm really intrigued now by his story, by his personality, because I feel like there's a very well-defined story or very well-defined character being portrayed here. There is a sense of loneliness and tragedy. There is, of course, a little bit of chaos and evil and danger, a lot of disturbing chords, but every once in a while, this happens. Some sense of positivity, some sense of majesty and hope and glory. What does that mean? Oh, and I'm gonna show you the descents. Remember the descents I told you about? That sense of release, of falling down, of desperation, tragedy. This is a very, again, this is a very specific technique that he's using to create that effect of release, of fall, of descent. But what kind of descent is this? Is a descent into madness, a fall from grace? Descent. Whatever it is, man, it's happening in explosive fashion. So much intensity. Is it about to end? Oh, and the descents, dude. They're doubling down on the descents. Wow, it resolved, it like ended on a peaceful like release of tension, like a peaceful resolution. I'm finally playing Elden Ring for the first time and I'm streaming it. You can catch the first episode of the Elden Ring playthrough over here on the gameplay channel. Did you even know I have a gameplay channel? Subscribe over there so you don't miss the second episode of the Elden Ring playthrough, which I will stream this Saturday. It would be really cool to have you there hanging out with us on the stream on Saturday. And remember, whenever you're ready to spread your wings and go on a music journey again. I'll see you there.